Come back to us, Mom. Come back. Blinded by the light. What's your favorite song?
Love me tender.
Oh, that's so true. It is.
So welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching more of The Stranger Things, Season 4. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We loved the first 4 episodes. They were so freaking good. Last episode, I want to say, was my favorite. We were so scared for Max.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God.
Thank goodness she's okay. That's right.
And I will take these off of you because I know Mom's hard of hearing. I just don't want to. You did pretty good, though. But it is good to have this just in case. But we do need a walkie-talkie with batteries.
We need a Walkman.
Right, too, yes.
Yes, because you know that's going to be an issue, hopefully not down the road, where the Walkman's going to be there, but the batteries are going to die next or something.
That's right. Or the cassette's going to be out.
Be careful.
Yeah, the tape is going to get all like jumbled up or something.
That's
and
right.
Don't eat the tape. Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
You have to go like fix it and straighten it up so it's not twisted in any weird way. And yeah, but that was really quick thinking. I love the Scooby-Doo gang. I love everyone. Really,
love it.
Right.
Robin is phenomenal.
She's
Everybody.
absolutely phenomenal. And her and Nancy together are great. And them just working quick to save Max.
No,
Big time. Big
gosh,
time.
yes.
And
wow.
I really did think, I kept going back and forth, like I said last time, where I'm like, they're going to have to save her. And I'm like, crap, maybe she will die. Because the ending, it was so good at the end of last episode when she's running towards that portal with the music playing. And it was taking so long. I'm like, she's going to be killed last second.
Yeah.
And they're
like
going to
he's
have
just
to
playing
learn.
with her, letting her think she's going to get out.
Like he was desperate and going to grab her at the last second. And I'm like, they're going to learn from that tragic death because that's a good friend of theirs, and then they're going to save the next person. So I am really happy they were able to save Max. That was good.
Too. Yes.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And hopefully she'll open up more now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
seems
for her
like
own
she's
health.
going
She needs
to do that. And who better to talk to? Start off right off the bat with Dustin. Everyone goes to Dustin.
That's right,
I love that. Him and his
Dustin.
girlfriend are so cute together, aren't they? I love that. And with Hopper now, we have Hopper. Joyce has captured
How
Murray.
horrible.
That's right, my God.
This is awful.
He had
Can't trust
peanut
the
butter
pilot.
right in his hand.
Hopper was right.
Yes.
Paradise soon.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
he has
So
the
crushed.
$40,000. The pilot.
yeah, the pilot does,
Yeah.
right? And he's going to make more money off
That's
of everybody.
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Profit. He's like Hondo.
Poor Joyce.
Right? He's like
Murray.
Hondo.
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
It's all about the money. Got to make
That's right.
profit somewhere.
Oh, I tell you.
We love Netflix. So we're going to be watching episode 5 today. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
4:05. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God, this poor guy.
Oh.
Owens.
So
Owens, you have to get Dr. Owens.
Danger.
Okay.
Who's dangerous?
I'm going.
Do it.
Come on.
You just... He's
He's not able to
dead.
say it.
Naturally.
Wake up and
Attention
smell
right
the
now.
coffee. Just listen.
God. Whoa.
Surfer dude. Oh no, the note.
Crap.
Boy.
The note.
You're gonna tell me where she
How do you
is.
know she was with him? He's not gonna.
Huh?
The doctor. Dr. Brenner.
Oh my God, is it him?
It is him. It is.
No way. Right back to how it was for her.
Oh.
Mortis is gonna hurt.
No, come on.
Oh, jeez.
A lot that we don't know
No,
about the
yeah,
doctor.
yeah.
I mean, we've seen a lot of the things that
Yes.
11 went
And
through in
when
the past.
he was
but then we
with
saw
10, he was really nice to 10.
Caring.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Hopper.
Oh
beating
God,
him?
just more and more.
Jesus.
Oh, look at them.
Butler, he betrayed me. Betrayed us.
He thinks he's the betrayer.
Yeah.
He thinks so.
You said we could trust him. We lost.
Now he's gonna be worried about
Oh,
Joyce.
boy.
That's
how he fixes it.
There you are, my
I
girl.
don't want to go
Maybe
on
I'll
that.
walk into the propeller.
I don't want to go on that plane. Right.
It's going to get a bit choppy.
I don't trust that plane. Did you hear him banging on it? It's not fun.
Ooh, more
Spaghettios again.
Another show we were watching.
Ironic.
Oh my God, this
Oh,
guy.
I guess he.
Okay. I love
Okay.
Dusty.
Look at him taking his trolley.
Grown boy.
Is she gonna make the house?
Yep.
Well, Max is quite the
That's what
artist.
she's saying.
Wow.
What?
Sorry, fuel for the road. Thanks, Mr. Wheeler.
Now that's everything that you're worth.
Excellent.
Oh my! They actually shave her
I
head.
did.
I'm hoping she's dreaming because there are stuffed animals there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well.
Oh my God! Why?
Finally decided to join us.
Oh, jeez.
We shouldn't have just thrown her in there like this. She's gonna drown in there.
No. She is going to swim.
Oh my God! God, in a junkyard.
Someone needs to like slap him. Like, dude, go have a joint. Oh my God. He needs to chill.
Hey, just relax, okay? Hey, does anybody know the dead dude's name?
What?
The dead dude. I'm making him a headstone.
Dear thing. Jeez.
No! Don't let him leave it.
Just take it with you when you leave.
Good. It doesn't work.
Good. That's good.
That's his pen.
What are you doing?
What is it?
That's
it
the
is.
phone number.
It's the number.
Ew.
There's a hand.
Ew. Ah.
You're a real help, American, you know that? A real help. She's captured, yes, but still alive. We can still save her.
Save her. You know, for the first time in my life, I think I'm thinking straight. Charlie's moving south like a plague because of commie bastards like you, and you know, I'm happy enough to go for 55-gallon drums of Agent Orange. Just these kitchen gloves, you know. And then I got back to real life, and these guys I worked with, the ones that made it back, they started trying to get back to normal, you know, having families, and then things started going wrong.
You're right about one thing. We are going to die in here.
Oh, jeez. Not.
Safest thing to do
Yeah, I guess so.
for him.
Wow.
Yeah, remember his nose was bleeding?
Yes.
Oh,
He's
no.
seeing the clock. Oh no.
The playground right across the way.
Welcome home.
Oh,
For sale,
boy,
guys.
yeah.
watch out for the red balloon. Got to do this on their own.
Oh, you sang your name?
Oh.
Come on, buddy. Stick together.
Did a sigh? No, I did not sigh. Why'd you sigh? I didn't sigh. Just one, dude.
16, almost. His birthday is next month.
It's all we have to work with. Let's go for it.
Decided to join us.
So this is the person
Maybe
she
he
has
was-
to challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he must be
right.
the mean kid. He must be the killer kid.
Oh, she's so little.
We don't have much time.
Well, then she'll just have to swim faster.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
Spiders or something.
Don't do anything by yourself.
Nope.
Don't
Every
stick your
time
hand in
you
there.
do
It's bad enough. Oh, I hear.
Don't
I hear.
crawl.
On your shoulder.
Oh, he freed that one. That's the ghost one.
Just open the door to his secret lair.
Might.
Oh, no. Just,
Voila.
You're such a dork. You're seeing that, right?
Yeah.
Yell for the
Immediately, I'm
guys.
like,
Tell the other people.
God.
Spiders.
oops. Oh.
Maybe it's a good wizard.
Yeah, right. Follow
It's
the
a crack in the
lights.
ceiling there.
So she didn't do this.
Huh? Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. That's the
finding
problem.
out she
She's
didn't
pushing
do
her
it.
too hard.
That's right.
Honey, look up.
Surprise!
Son of a-
Naughty bird.
Yes,
Oh, no,
Murray.
Murray.
Good.
Oh no, he has so much confidence, but you don't just stand there.
Fingers are like arrows.
Don't laugh.
He likes him.
Tackle him.
Whoa!
Hey.
Now strap him down.
Whoa, yeah, whoa.
Ask him to
Oh,
go right through the
you're gonna
cockpit.
ruin it! Oh no!
No side.
Oh crap!
my
He grabbed
God,
the
no
gun
side.
sled.
No side.
Grab it, Tracy.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Good job.
Oh,
I'm
boy,
really
now look at him. Look at him.
Yeah. Oh crap! He stole the engine. Parachutes. Parachutes and jump. They're gonna totally crash. That's gonna be a bad crash.
Oh.
Holy crap! Everything hitting them in the face.
Well, at least it was a clearing.
I hope they're okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe. Whew.
They're all together. Good.
It's like the Christmas lights.
Tiger roar for links.
He's moving. He's moving.
Oh my god, he might be luring you into a trap.
Yeah, maybe.
That's right. Stuff happens.
I don't like it.
Ooh. Going to the attic. I wouldn't mind going to the attic.
Creepy crawlies. Oh
Here he
no.
goes.
Oh boy.
The freaking-
It's not good.
Feel the music.
Jesus.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, quick.
Yeah, please.
Hopefully
there's
there's
goes.
fuel in there.
Go. Off it goes. Oh, it's not good. Darn.
Maybe his fishing friends will help. Damn, this kid's a really good swimmer. Hit him in the head with the oar.
Wow, he's right there.
Oh my
Whoa!
God, I can't.
Here we
I
go.
sense you.
Oh.
Let the games begin.
Oh.
It's taking him.
What a
Oh,
bad
it's taking
place to
him right
be
under.
in.
Whoa.
No, no, he's gonna do it.
Already? He has to see this again.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
that's right.
Oh, right in
sick.
front of him.
Gosh, she just had a heart attack. And she's
Oh,
running.
shit.
Look at
And
her.
the same guards are gonna stop her.
Oh, they're back.
Oh. She is back.
She can't do it to him.
Maybe she doesn't have
You
control.
didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
We're giving her a choice now to leave or stay.
Papa.
Are they okay?
Oh, there's snap out of it.
Oh, wow.
I'm a bit conflicted. I don't
I
know.
don't know what the heck's going on here.
It's almost like if she leaves, how can she control herself? And he knows the key, how she
jeez.
can. So she has to learn more.
She has to learn more.
Yes, she does.
Again, I think they have good intentions. And with Owen, like he was even saying that I wish we didn't just throw her into this.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Because it just throws her right back into her original training in the lab.
Yes, and the bad
childhood.
memories.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and how she lost
Definitely.
control there and killed so many people. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
we saw how she was tortured by Papa before, and
right.
you know, making her almost die, trying to push the limit so she could see the upside down, and so it was really bad for her. And I mean, there's no perfect answer to say what's right here. I mean, 11 wants her powers back to fight the ultimate evil, so she needs to accept this other evil to get her
Yeah, I guess so,
powers.
yeah.
Yeah, and when she was by herself in that room and she heard everyone screaming when she was being tested and the kids were laughing,
That's right, yeah, one kid.
she was there by herself. Her hands were bloody, but she didn't leave. So was that like an outer body experience or something when she finally went into the hallway? Did she actually kill them, or was it someone else? And
Well,
they put the blame on her. She had the blood on her hands, I know that, but it was weird because she was in that testing room by herself and she was hooked up. And all you hear are the kids screaming, unless it's a different type of another day that they were screaming or doing something else.
Well, from what I understand with that whole thing is that they were showing jumps of her in a dream state of things that happened in the past, but it was getting mixed. So we would see,
so it wasn't that
we would see
same
jumps.
scenario.
If that's what you mean with the lights going around
Yes.
and stuff
That's
like
right,
that,
yeah.
because that was a
Okay.
dream sequence that she was going through.
Okay,
I don't
she
think
was
it
in
was-
she was in there by herself, and her hands were
Yeah.
bloody.
Yeah, and she was having
So
different
that was
visions,
just-
and she would
okay.
just
Okay.
open up rooms and end up in the same room over and over.
Right.
So,
I knew
you know,
that,
the dream,
yeah.
like you have
I knew
a lot
that
of
was the
things.
dream state, but I knew when she was by herself testing, you know, when the kids were making fun of her because she couldn't go that extra mile,
Oh, yeah.
and they were saying it's a waste of time. Then they were all gone, and she was the only person in that room. I was like,
Because they're
okay.
only
Yeah.
testing 11 actually in real time right now. There's no other kids there because that's all dream,
Oh, she
Okay.
was in
right?
dream state.
'Cause that's how I
Well,
took
she
it.
was in there with a whole bunch of other kids when she was a little younger, but I didn't know because I knew they were going back and forth to the present and her when she was younger, like larger. You can just tell she was
Yeah.
older
That's
and
right,
younger.
yeah.
But that's when I thought she was younger and she was really caught red-handed, ha ha ha. But and she really didn't do it. But
I think we're
I
going to
guess it
learn
was just a dream
something.
state then.
Yeah, because that whole
Must have
time
been.
with her struggling, like she was in that pool,
Yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
so that was the real her in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
And then when
She's
she
just-
was having these visions, like they were things that happened to her in the past, but they were all
Okay.
mixed up.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah, I knew
they
the
were-
bath. I knew when she was in that, they were trying to get her powers back, and she was reverting back to memories. But I didn't realize the one in the testing room, presently when she got up. That
Because
was
you know
old.
why? Because that would mean that they have a bunch of other kids that are still testing now too when
Yeah.
they need 11
Yeah.
and they're trying to
That's
unlock
true,
11's powers. So I think right now in the present time it's only 11 that's in there that they're
Yeah.
trying to get her
Just
powers
11.
back. There's no other kids
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
she's the only kid there
Okay.
left.
Yeah, and when we saw this vault or this big bunker underground, it was made to
Just for her.
contain weapons.
Okay.
So they refurbished it or whatever.
Wait, they repurposed
For
it
her.
just for her.
You know,
Yes,
so
I
there's
knew
no
that.
there's no lab with white walls or anything in there.
Okay,
So
that was all in the
all a
past.
dream state. But I think that she's trying to, of course, unlock all these things that she kept buried deep down.
Well, there's another question then. If that is in the past, and she was being tested, with all the other kids, and then maybe they tested her on her own. She had the blood in her hands, and she's looking around. She looked like she was surprised that everyone died.
Yeah.
Like she didn't do it.
So I am kind of thinking that too. That
Maybe
there's-
she's trying. Maybe it's jarring her memory that she didn't do it.
Well, maybe.
I know, and that's
Something
what I'm
like
kind of
that.
hoping that, because there's all these things that are pretty mixed up. Where even with Papa, we've always seen like how bad he was to her, and we saw him as this bad person. He was experimenting on kids, and they were just
That's
lab
for sure.
rats, and he was
Right.
kind to, 10 and whoever
Right.
else, and to
Yes,
11, somewhat. But she was still tortured a lot and pushed to the limits. So there's a lot of things I think are going to be connected for us to really see, like, oh, okay, well,
What
he actually
really
did care.
happened?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, 11 has murdered a lot of people and in very terrible ways, because with her powers when she loses control and when she's getting attacked and trying to protect her
Right,
friends.
like those guards. We don't know if they're dead or if they're just knocked out.
I
right
think
at
they're
the
just
end.
knocked out there, but you don't know.
I'm hoping.
But other people we saw in other seasons, though, she would just,
Absolutely.
kill them
Hands
where
down.
like their
She
eyes would bleed,
definitely,
their nose would bleed, and she
everything.
would they would blow. I don't remember if they blew up or not, but it was
Yeah,
really gory.
and she didn't realize that she had her powers presently, and she was just like, "Whoa, did I just do that?"
Yeah, so she has to
Oh
work
my
even
God.
harder.
Yeah.
To now open up all possibilities because
Yeah,
right
and
now
she's
like,
got to
she's very
hone in on
limited.
how to control it, and she needs Papa to do it.
Yeah.
And she realized
Yeah, she
it.
does,
She
yeah.
needs to stay with him.
So it is so strange with them being together again. Like I feel like it's so wrong, but she's doing everything she can to relearn her powers and to get stronger so
Yes.
she can help fight off this evil.
Right.
sure.
And what's the connection, with Russia? Now we got to get Mom back with Murray. And
Murray was awesome.
Murray was
Wasn't
really
he
awesome.
great?
Boy,
I didn't think he was
Beat
going to
of
do a good
spirit.
job at
Yeah,
all. I
Yeah,
think
but
he
when he
was doing-
started,
He just
that was
needed a
it.
little bit of
That's
confidence.
all.
Fingers.
A little bit.
he was great because I really
That's
thought he was going to
right.
get one decent hit in.
I'm
and
so
that was
glad
it.
I didn't
Going
wind
got
up
very
going back to,
confident, yeah.
this
Oh my
prison
God, that was
of
good.
sorts. Oh, God.
yeah.
I'm so glad that
Just-
didn't even happen. I'm
Yeah.
sad that they're abandoned, but
Yeah.
at least they're much safer.
Yeah. Did we see how they fared after the crash?
No,
or did
we
they
didn't
just?
yet.
So hopefully they're
I'm
okay.
sure they're fine. They're eating peanut butter right now.
I hope so. Like watch Murray be dead or something. He's so upset.
Taking their money back.
I know, and he just
know
lost
it.
hope, and he feels so guilty about Joyce now because he's like, everyone I love, I hurt, and he had hope that okay, well maybe she can help free me, and now he thinks that he knows she's captured, but it might be even worse. I mean, she's might be getting tortured in his head, or could possibly be killed.
Scenario, yeah.
She's in danger because of him, which is true, but he didn't. He wasn't thinking that far ahead. He had his concerns, but he thought that. Not that he trusted the pilot, but you just don't really think that far that it's going to go.
And it's a
wrong.
gamble, It's like the guard said, it's a gamble. What we did, we gambled and we lost today. So.
And now I think his guard friend and him are going to be like partners.
Oh yeah, they'll be partners in crime.
Sure, yeah.
And that new guard that we saw that he was trying to be like, hey, you want to get rich? I feel like he might be like,
he might be the go-between, yeah.
So he might help out eventually if Hopper.
The price is right.
Kind of changes his mind. I understand completely why he's thinking the way he's thinking, and he's not a curse. He thinks he is the curse.
No, he's not a curse. And then we have to still find out what the connection is with Vecna in the house.
That's right.
And Elle, I mean, it's all going to come together, and I think it's going to be just amazing.
Oh, wow.
I want to know what the connection is there too. Maybe Vecna has a tragic story where he was once human and something happened to him in that house, and that's why he uses that as his base or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just decided that was his house in the Upside Down, and when that original family got it, he was like, "Hey, look, I can easily connect
I'm really
upside
now.
down."
I'm gonna
This poor family. I mean, how smart! I love all the kids working together, figuring out the lights, and going all the way up to the attic. Like that was so eerie.
And they're so brave, just
God.
going upstairs and just going deeper away from that front door. That's very brave.
Steve, I'm worried about because he had the spider, the jar broke, so I feel like that's a special spider. So he had one on him. If it was a Black Widow, which we've been seeing, hopefully he doesn't get bit or something's going to happen to him. So,
Steve,
quick questions here. What do you think's going on with Nancy and Steve? Do you think there's still feelings there? Because we've been kind of seeing hints there.
Yeah, now I'm rethinking it. It could be, but I think maybe they're just going to be good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
They are good friends now,
No,
but
I mean,
I think she's seeing a different light in him. I think she's seeing that he's not, who he was. He is a changed guy. And I think she's starting to, take a liking to him. I am seeing that now. And he is just he's like a little puppy dog.
Yeah.
I love all of them. I love Steve. I love Nancy. I love Jonathan. I think they all had good chemistry, or at least Jonathan and Stephen had good chemistry with Nancy. I really liked it when Nancy and Jonathan got together.
Yes.
But now we haven't seen them together because they're apart.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, it's easier for her. I mean, again, like even if Jonathan was living there, I don't know. I think it is actually harder because he's away.
Yeah.
That she does care for Stephen still, but now it's like more open, and there is open feelings that I'm kind of worried might turn into something. But Jonathan also wants to go to college, and he doesn't want her to follow her, so that might be a thing.
True, yeah.
He wants to go to a different school. He wants to stay closer to home. He wants to be with family, and he wants her to pursue her journalism. Just pursue it.
Yeah, he doesn't
pursue
want
that degree.
her to follow him.
Yes.
Right, so.
And don't, I think Jonathan would be cool with it. I think, Nancy is, kind of, rolling her eyes, Steve's cute, I don't think she's, falling head over heels with him. I think she's accepting him more, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what
she's letting her guard down a little bit.
I'm hoping I'm hoping that it's more of a friendship right now, but I really think that they both, not that she's falling for him completely, but I really think that there's something there, there's a spark between them again. So if Jonathan does stay true to going to a different college and not telling her, or I think I don't know, that they might separate. We'll see what happens there.
And it's sad because that's what happens sometimes, when you
Back
go
and
off
forth.
to school, when you have different paths.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know if it might come back. You never know.
Now, I'm jumping around here, but there's just a lot of things to cover. And what do you think about Will? Like, Will interacting with Mike and talking to him, and he wants his friendship back, and he was talking to him about 11. Did you have any, like, feelings there? Like, any...
Not really. I mean, just want to be friends, I guess. His friends.
Like, he's sad because they don't have their original friendship.
Yeah, I think he's
Hopefully
really,
they'll
really...
to get that
I
back,
think he really wants to tell Mike something more. It seems like, I don't know if he has feelings for Mike. I don't know. It seemed a little bit like that, but maybe not. Maybe he just wants a true friendship. He wants to... but Mike already told him, we're closer now. I understand. We're getting closer. We're best buds. And but I think Will wants to say more to him.
Yeah, because this episode alone, when Will was saying, I'm going to butcher what he said to Mike, but he was talking about 11, but I think he was talking about himself too, where he's like, it's harder to express how you feel to those closest to you. And he was saying all these things that sound like there's more there than just a friendship. And in the previous episode, when Will was in class, that woman was like playing footsie with him, like, and he got all like skeeved out by it and moved his leg.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking he might like be crushing on Mike a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of I'm wondering if they've been longtime friends too.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense. So that would also be harder. And, I give him credit if that's the case, because not only is Mike a good friend either way, but here 11 is in the middle of it. And having a relationship, if you're just friends and then you have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that gets in the mix of it, and you don't have as strong of a friendship. Like you try to, but then, you're eventually going to be like seeing that person a lot more. So either way... And I think it gets stronger if you really love someone in that way, where, although that could be also debated, I know. But Will is handling it so well because he cares about both of them, and he cares about 11. And with all these bad things happening to 11, he's such a good guy.
He was so good.
He always has her
he
back.
hated to see her be bullied. He hated that. It just crushed him just as much as it crushed her.
Yeah, so he's not like being nasty to 11 too, because she's just in the middle, He cares about her too, so he's a good person, really good person. Very good show. We love this.
We love these kids.
We do. Ooh, it gets so creepy, doesn't it? And then that other guy, the friend, what was his name?
Eddie?
Eddie?
No, not Eddie, but Eddie, like the guy who got
I know.
who got crushed.
The athletic kid. Yes.
Yeah, he totally got crushed.
And
did they witness it?
He witnessed it. Eddie saw it again. He saw this, the second person. And
Chrissy's boyfriend
saw it. So he saw it.
I hope he did see it, right?
I hope he did, because it almost looked like the moonlight. You could see it.
Yeah.
And
that happened fast.
Just the crunches alone. And it's freaking levitating over the lake. So he had to have seen it, and he's going to believe Eddie. He's going to say...
Talk about like coincidence of seeing the exact same thing happen. I don't mean to laugh because that was horrific, but right before he tries to beat up Eddie or kill Eddie,
It's like, this is what I've been dealing with.
Wow,
my God, Eddie's gonna think he's cursed to have two people.
Hopefully,
that's right.
I don't know what they're gonna say to each other. Like, what the hell?
That's sick.
And the poor kid. That happened so quick because we didn't even see an interaction with Vecna and him.
No.
Usually he comes to the victim and, does this little thing and puts his hand on your head and...
and for us as the viewers watching, that's what's going on in his head. But he did have the eyes rolled back in the water.
That's true,
So I think they just skipped that because they already know
they're like, okay, you guys know what's going to happen.
God, that was horrific. So until next time, guys, can't wait to watch the next episode. If you want to check out our full reactions, you can check that out in the links below. Love you guys. See you soon as always. Bye.
Bye. Give us a like.
Yeah, that's right.
Subscribe.